Alright, y'all. Finna get the chat room started. Alright, man. Go talk some boxing first. Then I'm gonna take like a 20-minute breather, knock out a couple of videos, then get back on here, and then we gonna have a real discussion about the Shannon Sharp, Cynthia G, everything. First of all, I want to say Shannon Sharp shouldn't even have responded. He just made Cynthia G a star, but it's good. Hey, what's up, Warren? What's up? Hey, Warren, you need to stick around for the other live stream, man. We gonna do this boxing. We gonna knock that out the way, but the real one is gonna be the Shannon Sharp versus Cynthia G one. That's gonna be the real one. But yeah. Yeah, but anyway, hey, what's up, Locked In? Okay, I'm gonna talk about the first fight. I thought Gamboa lost that fight, and Gamboa, he a dude that either need a strength and conditioning coach to work on his stamina. Yeah, he got hit in the chest and shit, but you know he managed to maintain and get the job done. I mean, I wouldn't exactly say it was the most stupendous return to the ring, but that was good for him. That was a confidence booster for him. Sergey Kovalov, keep in mind the fight before Andre Ward, he got hit a lot. So, Sergey Kovalov can be hit at times. So that's no secret. Then also it's the suspicion of whether he be loading his gloves. Oh, Alex. Oh, you mean the secret shakes? I don't know. Gamboa 35, man. He just one of them dudes. It might be the end of the road for him, man. Yeah, yeah. Well, I think Gamboa, the best years is behind him, but based off the fact he won that fight, he gonna get another shot. Nah, he ain't been the same since the Crawford fight. That's absolutely true. He has not been the same since the Crawford fight. And I mean, not to mention the inactivity. Hey, what's up, AKA? Kovalov might be a little chinny. What weight was shit? It might have been 140 or 135. I think it was either 135 or 140. I really wasn't checking the weight. Well, he pretty much close to being a gatekeeper. I mean, everybody that saw that fight is gonna be clamoring for a fight against him. I don't think he gonna go nowhere near Ringo. I mean, that would be a tall task asking Ringo to go up to 140. Ringo already small as fuck. He would probably have to go down. I mean, Ringo already fighting a dude that's bigger than him. So, I mean, I just don't see that happening. But yes, he won that fight, even though I don't think he won that fight. And I mean, like, Gamboa, he was just clearly now. I don't know about he gave him like, I never seen a referee give a dude like 5 last warnings before he took a I still think that clause favors Lomachenko because Ringo hasn't ever even blew up to like 130 pounds. Yeah, he probably do. I just think that would be a tall task asking Ringo to fight. You know, I seen pictures of Ringo. Ringo is a small dude. And Gamboa to me looked like he weighed probably 147. Yeah, Gamboa looked like he was like at least at 147. Like he ballooned up to 147. So I could truly say the best years is behind him. But yeah, he probably resurface again like in 6 months because you know Gamboa don't fight very often. Gamboa at best shit fight, if he lucky he fight like once a year and shit. Hey, what's good? Well, Warren, he's supposed to get a shot at Bibble. He's supposed to get a shot at Bibble, and then I guess Sergey who, Gamboa? Man, I think Tank would destroy Gamboa. I think both him and Robert Easter Jr. would beat Gamboa and Mikey Garcia. I think all three of those dudes stop Gamboa. For sure. Shit, locked in, he'd be food for man, Tank would KO Gamboa. That would be a good, like, you know what I'm saying? That would be a good like last big payday for Gamboa to get him out of boxing, because from what they were saying on HBO, he still ain't made the type of money that he made to like make some major moves, because they said he bought a house in Cuba, but they still say he not like financially where he need to be and shit. So I think a fight with Tank, shit, I'd go on and fight Tank if it meant big dollars. Oh, with Devin Haney? Hey, you know what's funny about that shit? They both train in the Mayweather gym. So that's hella hilarious. Dudes on opposite sides training at the gym, at the Mayweather gym and shit. So that's pretty fucking funny. I don't even see them two dudes fighting like anytime soon though. So one thing I think, what I could say about Tank, I truly believe if Tank like really 100% put his both foot all the way in boxing, I think he could be like a legend. He got the speed, he got the power. Like I keep saying, if Floyd made 100% commitment to train and personally work with Tank, I think Tank would be just like, I think Tank could go far. I really do. But you just sometimes have to question his commitment to boxing. Well, to be honest with you, it would be probably an easy fight to get made, because both of them is affiliated with Floyd Mayweather. So I think that's a fight that could get made somewhere down the line. I mean, it'll be a good fight for the fans, but you know, it's always something that prevent these type of fights from happening. But hopefully that'll be a fight that the fans could see somewhere down the line. I think it would be a very interesting fight. Should be easy to make. You think Tank should take it now? You gotta remember, Tank is still young himself. Well, I mean, Tank is only 22. You gotta remember, Tank is still very young. I think Haney is what, 19, 20? Yeah, see, that's the thing. Can you get Tank more dedicated? We all want Tank to be more dedicated. You know, we want him to stop having these incidents and shit in Baltimore and shit. So we all want that for him. Well, here's the thing. Him in 3 years. I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, see, here's the thing with Devin Haney. I want him to be brought along, not too slow, but not too quick neither. I don't think he should be rushing to, a big fight as of right now. Because one thing about up and coming fighters, don't put them in situations where they're not ready to handle. Who is Kovalov trying to fight? Kovalov said he'll fight anybody. He said he'll fight Bibble. He said he'll fight Beterbiev. He said he called Adonis Stevenson Adonis Chickenson. Which one you think would beat Robert Easter Jr.? Hey, what's up, JT? What's up, brother? Oh, both? Wow. Mikey Garcia. Well, here's the thing. Look, man, we already know what's up with Adonis Stevenson. Adonis Stevenson, he about to become obsolete in light heavyweight. It's going to get to the point to where people ain't even thinking about him no more. It's going to be like, shit, let him keep the belt. Because Adonis Stevenson just don't seem like he want to get in the ring. Like I said, he just too difficult. He just too difficult to to just negotiate with. Anthony Yardy at 175. Oh, Winky Wright gone, man. He been gone for Anthony Yardy. You know what I don't you know who Anthony Yardy remind me of? And it's ironic he remind me of Anthony Joshua. He got a lot of muscle mass, man. He got a lot of muscle mass on him for a boxer. And I'm not saying I'm just saying he just got a lot of muscle mass on him to be a boxer. We got to be, what I'm saying? He got a long way to go. No, AJ, no, you getting it mixed up. I'm saying he just got a lot of muscle mass. Great. I would have to see his training regiments though. I mean, I'm just saying, man. He one of them dudes. He like, I'm not gonna say he far back there, but I mean, he one of them dudes. He still need to do a little bit more before he start making waves. Because all I can say is we all should be excited about 175 as boxing fans. I'm gonna be honest with you. 175 is almost as well. It might be more stacked than 147. 175 is stacked. You know, you got a lot of top level guys, you got up and coming guys, you got, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of competitive fights at 175. It really is. 160, 160 is good, but 175 got heat up there. Well, as far as 160 go, HBO gonna make those dudes fight according to them. Like the biggest stalemate in 160 is the whole Canelo Triple G thing. It's almost like these dudes gonna completely put their careers on hold and wait around to see if a fight gonna get made. Heavyweight, at least with Wilder and Joshua, they got people talking about heavyweight once again. Now they got some dudes that's about to that might be a factor. You know, they got Tony Yoka, dude is like 6'7", and he one of them big gigantic heavyweights, but he only got like 2 fights in. Then Marlo Moore, some more guys. So heavyweight could be very interesting, but it ain't like what 175 and what 160 and 147 is. But then at 147 you got all this political shit going on, and the same thing possibly at 160. Now 175, a lot of fights can get made at 175, in most cases. He should threaten to fight Chalo. Shit, JT Cruiserweight always been a pit stop. It ain't no money at cruiserweight. Either you stay at light heavyweight, or if you a cruiserweight, you try to move up to heavyweight as quick as possible. It's just not no real bread at cruiserweight. It's just cruiserweight always been like a pit stop, like weight class. What like memorable cruiserweight you remember? Exactly. Well, here's the thing. The Klitschko brothers were good, but at the same time, they were like the 2 best guys after Lennox Lewis and the Mike Tysons, Riddick Bowles, and all those dudes left. They kind of made heavyweight stale for a while because one, they wasn't interesting guys to watch, fight at times. They didn't have interesting personalities. So that's why heavyweight sort of like went to shit, because of the Klitschko brothers. Now at the same time, they fought who they fought. So hey, what's cracking? Make the fight. What's cracking? I ain't gonna lie, man. I do miss the heavyweights of the 90s, man. You know what I'm saying? Riddick Bowe, Evander Holyfield, you know, shit, Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? The 90s, man, the 90s gave us some good heavyweights, man. But like I said, you know, like in the millennium and shit, the Klitschko brothers took over. So, you know, they just fought at a time where nobody was interested in the heavyweight until, you know, Deontay Wilder came along. And now people starting to take interest in the heavyweight division now that Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, you know, Tyson Fury. Yeah, but they got to get some more dudes back up at heavyweight. Like I said, like Tony Yoka from France, you know, he's somebody to pay attention to, but, you know, he very early in his career. Shit, AKA, I keep telling you, I watch Riddick Bowe, Evander Holyfield once a month. Well, here's the thing. I think the biggest threat at 160 is Demetrius Andre. Like I said, I like Demetrius Andre versus anybody at 160. I'm not saying that he can't lose, but I'm just saying I would favor him against anybody. Now, as far as certain fights not happening, it is what it is. But if it happened now, I'm probably going with Demetrius Andre. He is a very skillful boxer. And he can switch. I mean, he can switch from hell against Charlo. Yeah. I'm not saying that Charlo can't win, but I'm just saying if they ever fight, I'm probably going with Demetrius Andrade. He is a very talented boxer. Now, Charlo could be a difference maker with his power. But Demetrius Andre can pop too. Yeah, JT, that's what I'm saying. That's why, like for the last 15 to 20 years, nobody gave a fuck about heavyweight until Wilder came. Charlo's gonna counter. See, the thing is with Demetrius Andre, like I keep saying, man, the dude got just mad angles. I mean, I think he could switch up and he could turn Charlo. It would be, like I said, it would be a good fight. Wilder versus Riddick Bowe Prime. Man, I probably would have to go. Wow, that's a good question. Well, if Wilder landed something flush on Riddick Bowe, he would be in trouble. But if Riddick Bowe like box and he show up to fight, he got a chance. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, Callie. Andretti is athletic as fuck. Man, what he did to Atlantis Fox, I mean, he had dude ready. Man, he had dude like ready to quit. He wanted to quit. He took him out of the fight after the first round, man. He wasn't even paying attention to his dad. He was so confused. They don't give that. That just shows you his skill set. Atlantis Fox would have quit if it wasn't for his pops. He wanted to get out of that fight bad. Demetrius Andre versus Jacobs. That would be an awesome fight. Keep in mind, Demetrius Andre beat Jacobs in the amateurs. He beat a lot of dudes in the amateurs. That's what I keep trying to tell you. You would have, all I can say, you would have a battle of pure skills. Yeah, that's true. Canelo, he wouldn't even mention Demetrius Andre's name. And Demetrius Andre, when he had a strap and they could have had a unification bout, Canelo refused to fight him. Yeah, he beat Thurman too in the amateurs. That's what I'm trying to say. Boo Boo beat all them dudes in the amateurs. Sean Porter used to campaign at 160, I think, in the amateurs. I'm telling you, man, Boo Boo is that dude, man. Yeah, JT, one thing about Riddick Bowe, man, Riddick Bowe can fight good as hell close quarters. I think that would have like gave Deontay Wilder trouble, Riddick Bowe fighting Deontay Wilder on, in the pocket. He What do I think of Lennox Lewis? Shit. Hey, the funny part about Lennox Lewis, I really didn't appreciate Lennox Lewis until like after he retired, but Lennox Lewis was a really good boxer. Sometimes he didn't give it his all in certain fights because he wouldn't train, because he admitted that he didn't train in that first fight against Hasim Rahman, and he got his ass flatlined. Oh, Galata. Oh, Mr. I hit you low to get disqualified. Yeah, the problem with Galata, and the funny part about Galata, man, he was winning both of them fights and he got disqualified. Yeah, the second fight with Oliver McCall, shit. Oliver McCall started crying and shit. He started boo-hooing. That was some weird shit. That was really weird. Yeah, but Lennox Lewis, he did have a tendency to take some of his opponents lightly and not train correctly, and then he'll end up getting knocked out and shit. Cause I was kind of shocked when I seen him get knocked out by Rahman. But keep in mind, they fought in Africa or something. That fight was like at 5 o'clock in the morning or something. It was at some absurd time or some shit like that. So that was kind of weird anyway, fighting like at 5 o'clock in the morning. This shit, I can't even imagine myself like fighting at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, of course I did. Of course I saw the rematch. Yeah, he put him to sleep. Yeah, man, you gotta have some kind of you gotta have some kind of mental problem if you start fucking crying in the ring and shit. I try to tell people this. See, here's this thing that people forget about Mike Tyson. They try to discredit Mike Tyson for some of his losses and shit. But keep in mind, Mike Tyson lost like 2.5 years off his career, man, because of, the prison sentence. And for him to bounce back and become champion again was was amazing within itself. Steven, I'm not even answering that question, man. Those are two of my favorite fighters. I refuse to answer that question. So I refuse to answer that question. I'm not answering. Hey, locked in. I'm not even answering that question. Them is two of my favorite fighters of all time. I'm not answering. I refuse to answer that question. As Dave Chappelle say, I please the fifth. I please the fifth. Oh, we know Pernell beat Oscar and Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. And as you notice, he never got no rematches. Oscar De La Hoya's punk ass father called Pernell Whitaker the devil, which I didn't get that. Well, JT, you got to remember when Mike Tyson fought Buster Douglas, he technically knocked Buster Douglas out. Mills Lane was late to the count. He actually beat Buster Douglas. And keep in mind, Mike Tyson, when he fought Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson had a hell of a time in Japan. They said he had a little coke in his system. They said he had been tricking. So, you know, Mike Tyson had pretty much been all over the place. So, you know, and the funny part about it was Mike Tyson still managed to knock Buster Douglas out, but technically Mills Lane was late with the count because he actually beat him. But, you know, that's neither here or there, but I'm just keeping it 100. Technically, Mike Tyson should have had a knockout win. Was a very solid fighter, but I just think those two losses to Ricardo Mayorga like really sort of like set him back. And the funny part about it is Oscar De La Hoya, he ducked Vernon Forrest like it was nobody's business. He refused. When I say he refused, he refused. Like I said, man, to fight Vernon Forrest. Vernon Forrest kept calling Oscar De La Hoya out, and he would not fight him. Because I guess he was spooked at what he did. I guess he was spooked about what he did to Sugar Shane Mosley. That was like the first time I ever saw Sugar Shane Mosley get the hell beat out of him. Because I mean, Vernon Forrest, he beat the shit out of Sugar Shane Mosley. Yeah, I hate what happened to Vernon Forrest too, unfortunately. And JT Lennox, Holyfield, he just had we knew Buster Douglas was a one trick pony. That shit was a fluke. If Mike Tyson had got a rematch with Buster Douglas, he would have killed him, and we all know it. Buster Douglas was a dude who fought the fight of his life, you know, because keep in mind he had just lost his mother. So he got up for that fight with Mike Tyson, and he fought his ass off, and he managed to pull off one of the biggest upsets in boxing. He was like a 64-1 underdog or something. Man, Locked In, to me, he just folded against Evander Holyfield. He just, after he got hit, it just seemed like he knew he just was out of the fight. He knew it was a fluke. When Mike Tyson when he knocked Buster Douglas down, Mills Lane was hella late to the count. Like when you post to start, you tell the dude to back up, and then you count immediately. And he just took too long to start the count and shit. But they replayed it when he was actually supposed to start the count, and Mike Tyson would have had a knockout win of Buster Douglas. That's fact. Oh, your uncle telling the truth. Zab was just one of them dudes. Sometimes he just, sometimes he showed up to fight, sometimes he didn't. Sometimes he appeared to want it, and sometimes he didn't want it. Well, that fight was like in 1990. Yeah, Mills Lane had a lame ass TV show being a judge. Yeah. Because Mills Lane, outside of boxing, for what people said, was an attorney. So that's how they came up with the Judge Mills Lane shit. Oh yeah, Zab was solid. What dude say on that song, Special Delivery? Right, what'd he say? Right, like Zab Zuda. Special Delivery. I need that. Special Delivery. Yeah, Zab was one of them dudes, like you would think Zab. Yeah, Zab should have been a Hall of Famer, man. He should have been a Hall of Famer, man, but he just, like I said, man, he let his career sort of like go all over the place. Well, I mean, it's too late now. I mean, shit, it's too late now. It's, Zab is who he is now. Nah, that's true. Oh, K9? I ain't seen K9 since he got the living shit beat out of him by Chalo. I think he fought once more after that, and then that was pretty much it. But Chalo, like, massacred him. Shit, Callie, I don't even think Zab is that. I think Zab should just start thinking about being a trainer or something. Zab ain't gonna get no more marquee fights and shit. It's like it's a wrap for him. Oh, K9 Bundridge. He was on a show called The Contender. He from Detroit. Oh, Paul Williams. Paul Williams was really good. He should have took that rematch with Sergio Martinez, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, I didn't think he beat Laura, but Paul Williams was a solid fighter, man. Yeah, he was on The Contender and shit. Yeah, I do think Zab would be a good trainer. Oh yeah, appreciate that. Oh yeah, K9 was an okay fighter, but he wasn't. I mean, he did. Yeah. Yeah, but see, Haney would have to go to he would have to go to Texas. I don't know if he would go out there and shit. That's the problem. Um shit. Shit, I just leave your email. Just leave your email and then I'll email you. Yeah, let me okay, Sabraski, look. We all know what it was. He was the dude that they put in the ring with Sergey Kovalov so he could knock him out. So he can look, Sergey Kovalov, I'm gonna tell you something. Andre Ward took Sergey Kovalov hard. So Sabreski was a dude that they put in there that they knew Kovalov could knock out to sort of like build up his confidence again. You know, that's what that was all about. We knew he was gonna knock the dude out, so I mean, why are we shocked? I keep telling you that those two Andre Ward fights fuck Sergey Kovalov up mentally. He still refuses to accept the fact that he lost to Andre Ward. So he knocked the dude out. So that was like a confidence booster. Y'all gotta take that at face value, man. But most of y'all understand that. Sabreski was there to make Sergey Kovalov, feel a little bit better about those two losses to Ward. That was funny. Do I think Ward coming back? Yeah, I think Ward will probably return. Man, let me tell you something locked in. Sergey Kovalov probably wake up having nightmares about Andre Ward knocking him out. It's sort of like what George Foreman said. George Foreman said that he couldn't sleep for 6 months based off the way he lost to Muhammad Ali, the rope-a-dope shit. So I'm telling you right now, Sergey Kovalov is having nightmares about Andre Ward. He probably can't sleep right. I'm telling you, the shit is fucking him up. Yep, he was whack. Ringo, my guy, man. locked in. Adonis Stevenson don't want to fight nobody. If you issued a challenge to Adonis Stevenson, he would duck you. So I mean, I'm just saying, Adonis Stevenson ain't trying to fight nobody. Adonis Stevenson is ducking me. JT, he hit Sergey Kovalov had his trunks up hella high. So it was a legal blow. When you have your trunks up hella high and somebody hit you right on the belt buckle, it's a legal blow if you got your trunks up hella high. Yeah, but I think Ward coming back, JT. I think he coming back. Well, Steven, my brother, when that fight happens, the LDBC will be there. So, hey, I'm putting together. I'm putting $50 aside per paycheck now for that fight. I got a special account for that fight. Well, you heard what Sergey Kovalov called him. He called him Adonis Chickenson. Everybody's calling him that. Everybody see what Adonis Stevenson is doing, man. And he been riding off. I keep telling you, he been riding off that shit that the fight didn't happen because Kathy Duva didn't want to do a purse bid and shit. So he been using that for the last 3 years while the Sergey Kovalov fight didn't happen. But it's like, what's stopping the fight from happening now? We all know Al Heyman would let Adonis Stevenson go over to HBO for that fight if he really wanted it. Yeah, we all know that. Everybody try to say, well, Al Heyman won't let Al Heyman. It will let it happen. If Adonis Stevenson really want the Sergey Kovalov fight, where there's a will, it's a way. Like I keep saying, Adonis Stevenson is the one that's beginning to become a non-factor. Like I keep saying, he doing this shit to himself. We keep asking this dude to fight somebody, but he won't fight anybody. So what are you supposed to do? I mean, how much fucking longer are we supposed to wait for you to fight shit, basically anybody? Shit, fight anybody, man. Shit. Yeah, that's true. Right about now, Callie, I don't even think Adonis Stevenson want to fight a Lyft or a Uber driver. Shit, he probably looking to fight one of those fat AC Transit bus drivers and shit. You know, one of them big fat motherfuckers that drive the 40 bus. So that's probably who he looking to fight. Yeah, Yeah. Donna Stevenson, he gonna fight he gonna fight a AC Transit bus driver and shit. He gonna, he finna do a reverse Triple G. He fit. Yeah, aka I think Adonis Stevenson like somewhere at his house, man, with like two guns, like, sleeping with two guns under his pillow, trying to protect that belt and shit. Oh, for real? Oh, oh, Kelly. Oh, locked in. You from the Bay? That was something. That was something only me and that was something only me and Kelly knew about AC Transit. I didn't know you. Right on, man. Um, I gotta see some footage of him. I gotta admit, I haven't seen the dude. Oh yeah, the 58 to Jack London. Yeah, but anyway, like peep game though, for real. What Sergey Kovalov need to do is try to set up the fight with Beterbiev, so that could be a revenge fight. Yeah, he doing that too. Oh yeah, yeah, he probably would. He probably would fight that dude. Fucking old school crazy George and shit. So nah, what happened was locked in. Tony Bellows, his people, they said that Tyson Fury was too big. They just said he was just too big for Pretty Ricky to fight. So they sort of like they was. I think Pretty Ricky was sort of like looking at the fight, but yeah, Tony Bellew's people, they said that was just like out of the question. They said that he was too big for Pretty Ricky. So Pretty Ricky is sort of like ass out right about now because hey, he pulled out of the fight. So well, shit, Wilder is 6'7". Nah, he ain't fighting Wilder because of that right hand. Yeah. Well, that's funny that you guys mention that. You know, Ward is sparring, and then Tony Bellew don't have a dance partner, so he would have to go back down. He would have to go back down to cruiserweight to fight Ward. Wilder probably would literally kill Tony Bellew. Keep in mind, Adonis Stevenson stopped him. I think he would end up in the hospital on the stretcher like fucking like Spuka. Tony, Pretty Ricky don't want none of that. I'm telling you, Pretty Ricky, he don't want none of that. So now it's kind of funny now that Tony Bellew is available and Andre Ward is possibly sparring. Now all of a sudden the negotiations can begin. Hey, I to be honest with you, I'd rather see Andre Ward take a couple of fights, a few more fights, 2 or 3 more fights at light heavyweight, and then if he want to pursue cruiserweight, then okay. But like I said, it ain't no bread at cruiserweight. I'll put it to you this way. Ward and Tony Bellew would be in Oakland, that's for sure. And I'd be right there. Man, last time I seen Charles Martin was doing all these videos like where he was talking about how he smoked weed and all that type of shit. Yeah, but like the question I keep asking about, like Stevenson, who you gonna get him in? He won't fight anybody. Oh, I walk the earth like a god. Nah, you should have seen the other video where he say, I smoke weed, nigga. See, I don't be tripping. I smoke weed, nigga. Well, they talking about, Kelly, that Joseph Parker is being finalized because they supposed to have worked out the money. They talked about that it's going to be, what they said was going to be 65-35 in favor of Anthony Joshua. Nope. Yeah, cruiserweight is like a pit stop. Before you, it's a pit. Well, AKA, that's what we gonna do. We gonna keep hitting that nigga's Instagram and his Twitter account up. Like, look, nigga, fight somebody or quit. But keep in mind, it's like Adonis Stevenson said, he the king, baby. He the king. He the king, baby. Adonis Stevenson is the king. Nah, he never officially called Andre Ward. This is what he'd do. Every time Andre Ward was signed to fight somebody, then he'd say he sort of want the winner. But then when Andre Ward become available, then he disappear. Or he'll say he negotiating the fight. That's what he say, JT. He said, I'm the king, baby. He said, I ain't got to call nobody out. I mean, look. The man used to be an enforcer for a pimp. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, like he said, pimping ain't easy, man. Nah, he would say he said that like during the first fight, nothing happened. Then he fucked around and fought that other dude that he beat with ease. He always do that shit. Adonis Stevenson was doing that same bullshit that Manny Pacquiao would be doing with Floyd. He'll wait till Floyd signed to fight a fight, and then all of a sudden he say he want to fight him. So, and then when Floyd become available, then he'll fuck around and fight somebody else's shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't take Adonis Stevenson seriously, because if he really wanted to fight Ward, he would have pursued the fight. And then here's the thing. Can you get Adonis Stevenson to fight outside of Canada? He don't want to fight outside of Canada. I think that's a fight that should happen like maybe a little while from now, because Anthony Yardy, he still ain't got the experience. I only just seen the fight a couple of times, but he is so far so good and shit with him. What I want to see Callie, I want to see all them Russians beat the shit out of each other. I want to see Kovalov and Bibble beat the shit out of each other, and then Kovalov and then Arthur Beterbiev beat the shit out of each other. So then whoever left standing, you know what I'm saying, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, they sort of like, you know what I'm saying, they right for the picking for guys like Yardy and Solomon Barrera and all those kind of dudes. I want them to be kind of tore up by the time those guys get to them. So it's like easy pickings for the next guys. So that's what I want there. I have an ulterior motive. Why I'm pushing those Russians to all fight each other. Yeah, let them all fight each other first. That's it. Well, only time will tell. Yeah, well, JT, that's why we got this social media thing. We gonna make them motherfuckers fight. It ain't no more of this. That's my friend, and we drink tea together, and we, what I'm saying, and we ride our bicycles together. Nah, it ain't no more of that. Nah, we gonna force them motherfuckers to fight each other. That's why I got y'all on the motherfucking live stream. We gonna push for them dudes to fight each other first. So I want, as of right now, I want Sergey Kovalov and Arthur Beterbiev. And the fight makes sense because both of them cats got belts. And I don't think Kathy Duba would have a hard time making a fight with Arthur Beterbiev. Because Arthur Beterbiev have something in his deal with Al Heyman where he could go to whatever network he want to go to. Yeah, well, JT, we ain't letting them get away with it. Like I keep saying, these motherfuckers gonna fight each other. Look, AKA, you should know by now I got an ulterior motive. I'm gonna keep, yeah. I want Sergey Kovalov versus Arthur Beterbiev, and then I want what's her face. I want Bibble to give Solomon Barrera some step aside money. And then he fight the winner out of Sergey Kovalov and Arthur Beterbiev. And then more than likely those two dudes will beat the shit out of each other in a fight. And then they'll be, That'll soften up the next guy for Solomon Barrera. Yeah, all those fight. No, all three of those dudes got belts. All of them. If you could just get Adonis Stevenson in the equation, I don't even care about him. I don't even care about Adonis Stevenson right about now. If you could get him to fight either one of those dudes, I wouldn't give a fuck. He could be the sacrificial lamb for either one of them dudes. He ain't good. They should have been stripped him. Oh, Badu Jack. Oh, Jack the Ripper. He on his way. He gonna make some noise. That's why I keep telling you, man. 175 is stacked. I keep. That's why I really don't take them sanctioning bodies serious, man. You know what I'm saying? They go by the like system, and they go by who they like the most. Oh, Eubanks called Triple G out again? Oh, that's good. Yeah, we all know we all know how Triple G roll. He only want to fight people that he think is afraid of him. Hell nah, I ain't seen that. All right, hey, Detroit. Send me the link and I'll look at it right now. All right, you guys. I'm gonna be back in like 20 minutes, and we gonna talk about the Shannon Sharp and the Cynthia G debacle. So yeah, I don't know what's up with Corey Holcomb and Cynthia G. You gonna have to send me the link to that, and I'll check it out. Hey, JT, do me a favor, man. Go check out what's going on with Cynthia G and Corey Holcomb, and link it to my channel. Link it to one of my my videos. Link it to this one when it load up. All right.